Okay. I think we are now live.
Okay, what happened?
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There was a little notification in the corner, and I apologize because here we are having this conversation, and nobody can hear us. Nobody
I'm
knows
sorry.
what's going on. Oh
When,
my
when,
gosh.
when
Okay,
it
can
says
you guys hear us? Can
when it
you
says
can you
go
see us?
live, can you hear me? When it says go live, you hit that, but you have to hit another again. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Everybody can hear?
Woo! Sorry.
Yay, we are live. Okay.
We were
Thank
just
you for hanging in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yay! We're live.
Yay. We are all okay again. Okay, so we just have to rewind and do all of that over again. Okay, Valerie?
Hi. Let's say hi to everybody.
Yes, let's say hi.
We have Allie, Mama Bear, Diana, Angela, Junosphere, Sharon Sight. See if I'm missing anybody. I think we got everybody.
So they were just sharing hors d'oeuvres while we were trying to figure out how to go
Yeah,
on.
it's okay. It
It worked
happened.
out.
Yeah.
Yay.
And we have a bunch of beautiful souls here that are patient and understanding and kind. And they're excited we're here now.
Yes. Now that we've done the dress rehearsal. So I would like to say thank you for coming. Thank you, Val. Thank you for being a part of the support system that we love, that really, really ignites us all. And I'm going to be talking about that in a little bit. But I really want a huge shout out to Allie from Heart and Soul Connected, because Allie was so instrumental and has been for saying, it's okay, come along, you can do this, you can come along and do this. And so for me to host this is really big. It's a big deal for me. I didn't push the right buttons, but it's okay because now I've pushed the right buttons. so we'll, we'll just go from here. So I hope I'm not infringing on anybody's time frames or not, whatnot. But I really wanted to do this. It's a very heartfelt, spontaneous set of circumstances that led to me coming up with the idea of providing an opportunity for us to gather and for us to refresh. Okay. So, as you can tell in the banner down below, we are asking what makes you smile? What makes you laugh? And what makes you sing? Okay. So, we would like to know from you. And I will tag a couple of these if I see if I can figure that out. So
Breathing.
Diana is just breathing. Yes,
That's beautiful.
it is beautiful. And Diana knows how to do it too. So that's
Mhm.
awesome. Love it. Thank you.
I wish I could sing. I can't sing, but I still sing by myself in the car. You know when I'm
Uh-huh.
driving.
Absolutely. So for smiling, it's you were mentioning to me that oh my gosh. Here, show this one.
Oh,
Oh, Allie. It was so good. It's so good, right? Yep. Okay, so we were talking about our kitties, our animals, our pets.
animals make me smile. Yes, I mean,
Animals
just
make you
light
smile.
up my whole moment in every moment. But like, especially if I'm having a harsh moment, it's just like you just look at them and your heart melts. You know, it's just beautiful.
Oh, it is. There's something so amazing about our angelic family that they know when to come in and just snuggle on in and step on top and cozy on down and then sit there and rumble and purr and
Yeah.
and just give us that incredible gift of love between us. It's so beautiful. So
It really
that
is.
always makes me smile.
Yeah. I mean, any animal. any animal videos, like when I'm on YouTube and I'm scrolling through, I always find these really cool animal videos now.
Yes.
And uh, it just, I just love it. It just,
Yes.
I'm up at 3 in the morning scrolling through and seeing stuff like that. It's just like, yeah,
I know. It's an
life is
easy
good.
smile. Yep,
Yeah.
it is. That's
Uh,
awesome. Let's see, we also had another one here, that made me here we go.
yeah.
So Allie singing. She does it on air. We do. We do it in practice, we do it on air, we do it driving down the road.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
awesome.
mean, it's just, it's the simple things, right? In life.
Mhm.
Really is. That gets us through those, moment to moment. And how do you really want to utilize that moment? Because we only have the present moment, really, right? So I tried to, now that I know that, when I did not always know that, but now that I do, I try to always look at my moments like, even in a struggle, even when I'm struggling, I'll look at something that I'm just grateful for just being there. A light switch. It could be anything, you know,
Right.
simple things.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And Diana says, dancing.
Ah,
Mm.
the doggies and the bird. Oh, Groucho. I can see Groucho.
I know. Her pets are very interactive.
Yeah,
It's so sweet, as I'm sure all of us are, have those
yeah,
ones that know how to come in and just make us laugh and
yeah.
dance and smile and
Be silly.
sing.
Yeah, and you could
Yeah,
be silly. You're talking baby talk or whatever, like I'm sure we all do with our animals, and it's just you get to be that. I think that's it's your inner child. It comes out, and it's like baby talk and everything. I have this little kitten now, and he's just, oh my god, I just love him so much. You just see him, he just runs to me, and when we first got him, he'd put his paws up, like, "Pick me up," and he just does this all the time. I've never seen a cat do this, and
yeah.
he's getting really big. He's, like, real long. He's gonna be real long and fluffy, but he is the sweetest thing. Goodness.
It is so incredible how even in, our minimal attention span day to day, how much comes in for us
Mm,
to show us that we're loved, to show us that it's simple, that we don't need it to be complicated. I mean,
yeah.
I would love to learn how to tap dance, but at this point, I think I think there'd be way too much jiggling happening, and that's probably not a good thing. So, I mean, I do believe that we are meant to connect, and if we are connecting with animals, if we're connecting with each other,
Yeah.
if even if it's through an email, sometimes looking through social media, something will pop in, and I'll just start laughing, and John will
Mhm,
say, "What? Well, what's so funny?" And hand him the phone, and then he'll get a chuckle
mhm,
too. That
mhm,
laughter that springs out of unexpected places, the connection that comes between a phone call where you just are laughing and talking and sharing and feeling that uplift. So this might be a good point for me to explain how we got to wanting to do this refresh
mhm,
broadcast. And as light workers, I know that we spend a lot of time sharing because we love doing it. We love giving the light. We love giving the love. We love hoping for someone to be uplifted. We want as many as possible to be able to feel the lightness and the beauty and the love that exists even during the craziness, that
mhm,
it's possible to have these moments with each other, that can absolutely take our breath away. And so I'm going to explain that I had a experience recently that broke my heart, and I hadn't talked to anyone about it. And reached out to Diana and said, "Can you tell me what this is?" Because it was so out of left field and it was very painful. And I felt very broken. And even explaining it to her, I ran out of breath as the tears were flowing down my face. Within a matter of seconds, Diana caught my breath and she gave it back to me.
Mm.
And the way she gave it back to me was full of love and compassion and wisdom and strength that said, "No, no, no, no. You are not going down that aisle. You are not going down that rabbit hole. You are not going down. I got you." And I could feel the energy coming at me. I could feel the hand, that was lifting me up, to a point where within a matter of seconds, I was okay again. Simply by listening to her and feeling her words and understanding that it wasn't my ordeal that had broken my heart. It was someone else's ordeal, someone else's misunderstanding or lack of clarity, or honesty even.
Mm.
And I literally was so grateful, and was completely changed within that microsecond. Seriously, the wind was knocked out of me and she caught it and threw it back. And she threw it back with everything that I needed.
Mm.
And I was so very touched. I was so touched. So I was okay again after
Mm.
that phone call. And a little while later, I called Valerie. And I'll let Valerie explain what happened on her end of the phone. Same day, mind you. This is the
Yeah,
same
it
day.
was a bad energy day for sure. She called me and I'm crying and upset because my cat is just about to be, I think it was just about or already happened, had to be put down
Mhm.
because he
Yep.
had uh, something going on with his liver. He was an older cat, my youngest son's cat, and the vet was here and he had encephalitis on his brain.
Oh
So
my.
there was really nothing to do in any longer would have just been torture for him. So, but we had to sit together and, put it, just make a little ceremony of what was going on. And it was a really difficult day. And, that was just one thing last week. It just kept feeling like every day was a new hit, a new,
Mhm.
something else that life had been pretty smooth for me up until last week. But, you know, it's life and we have to go through it. And unfortunately, there's people who want to come at us our light. I think that's what you're leading up to here because I remember being a server and I was always just smiling on my, doing my job, not, and there's just people who want to wipe the smile off your face. And it would just hit me like a ton of bricks. I've gone in the back and cried and I don't know how many times, and you just think, because you end up thinking, what's wrong with me, right? What's wrong with me? Why is somebody coming at me like that?
Yes.
So it does. It takes you off your center. But the stronger we've all gotten in our light work, our energy work, our love worker, or what we do here, it that those people aren't fully healed yet, and they don't understand the other side. They
Right.
haven't got all that. I'm not trying to say we're better, but they haven't put. I mean, it takes a lot of work to get to where we are. That's one thing
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
congratulate all of ourselves for getting to the point where we're at, right?
Yes.
Being
And I
understanding.
think, yeah, I think what happens because we are practicing these higher vibrations, because we are practicing, sending love, being peace, all of those things. that we let our guard down in order to receive those gifts and to share those gifts. So for them to come down and then for them to come out, there needs to be an element or an environment that is open. And so when something comes in or happens, or something happens, it can it can just absolutely shatter all that practice and all that love and well-being that we were already feeling, that balance that we were already feeling. And so I think Valerie and I were talking, and I could hear it in her voice that something wasn't quite right. And I said, "You know what? I want to talk about our favorites." And she was like, "You're what? What are you talking about?" And from our both having these experiences of uplifting each other, of being uplifted by,
Mhm.
by our soul sisters, by our, our
Mhm.
realm, that the discussion needed to take place of how do we tap into our own loving ourselves? What does that look like? What does that feel like? How do we refresh when the week has been hard? And so that out of that set of circumstances, the oh my gosh, to into this intended video of refresh. So
Mhm.
I want to, first of all, I want to say thank you for the light that you give out. Thank you for the love that you give out, and that you don't ask for anything in return. Um,
Thank you.
as yes, as Ali has put it, a circle of compassion.
Yeah.
And it is more than that, though, because we're all working on it every day, even when we're not together. So let me just share with you some words about connection and understanding how this reciprocity works within within our day-to-day activities, that at any point a phone call could come in and something would feel like, oh my gosh, I just lost, suddenly I'm
Yeah.
it's like, wait, how did that happen? So in remembering what it is that makes you smile and what makes you laugh and what makes you sing, those are all special pieces that are locked inside your heart. Those are
Yeah.
your heart compasses to remind you that you can pull them up, that you can have them relived, that you can feel them again and again, as long as you want to, and for as long as you want to help keep that barrier up or to help bring it up in the event that you're in a cell place that has no signal, or
Yeah.
there isn't that hand that you can reach out to. I was incredibly grateful that I have all of you, to help bring this beautiful energy of love around me and to me and for me and right back out. So
And you did that for me after you talked to Diana, which I had no idea that conversation even happened until today, really.
right,
And she went through her thing. Diana helped her. She called me and helps me, and it was just like,
boom, boom.
yeah, boom, boom, and not even a question. You're just gonna help each other,
It's
Come
right there.
get back into your center, your sweet spot, because we're pretty. I think for our group, we're pretty happy and content and joyous in what we do and how we are and how we interact with each other. So
Absolutely.
it's beautiful, really is.
And and it's all learning and changing a lot too. So there are things that we're going through, that we're learning, that we have never experienced before to this level or this intensity. So as open as we are for helping the planet, as open and loving as we are for each other, there are a lot of things that are just still really new that we
Yeah.
are learning and practicing in our day to day. So I saw this the other day from Fred Rogers, who of course is one of my favorite. So
Mhm.
I'm just going to read to you a paraphrasing from him. And he says, "From the time you were little, You have had people who have smiled you into smiling,
Mhm.
people who have talked you into talking, sung you into singing, and loved you into loving.
Mhm.
Take a moment to think about that. Think about those moments and the people that shared them with you. Some of them may be right here with us, or they may be on the other side. They cared about you. They encouraged you to be true to the best within you. The pieces from them to you are yours, and they're yours forever. There, inside your heart, sparkling light to warm you, to heal you, and always to connect specifically to you. And I just love that. I
Mhm.
love how that is broken down into understanding that, we all come in as children.
Mhm.
We all come in as children learning, and, for as old as I am still learning. So
Mhm.
it is a beautiful thing to know that what we share together is permanently locked inside our hearts. It's something we can tap into. It's something that grows our hearts. And I just absolutely love the way that he put, sung you into singing, laughed
Mhm.
you into laughing. So, what are your thoughts about it, Valerie?
I think it's brilliant. I mean, who
Yeah,
doesn't love Mr. Rogers, right?
yes, exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
I mean, I think all of us as children, we watched him, and he was a significant part of our lives. He made sense to us every day.
Yes, absolutely,
At a
absolutely.
as an adult, and we're children, and it was like the first for me it was one of the first adults I could connect with that I thought saw me, got me,
Mhm,
understood.
mhm.
And I mean, just think how many kids he did that to. That's wow, you know.
I know, it's fabulous, right? It's
Mhm.
fabulous. It's so true. It's so true to hold on to and to always remember. We get so busy. We get so involved in our days and in what's going on with ourselves and in our lives that sometimes we feel like we're depleted or that we've run dry or that there's just not enough energy in the day to keep going.
Mhm.
When if we tap in and remember all of those connections, all of those people that love us, all of
Mhm.
those circumstances and experiences that have led us to right now, it's amazing. How can anyone think it's random? How can anyone think that it's, not a bigger picture of connection with angels, guides, loved ones, ancestors, source? This
Mhm.
is all connected. It's all connected for each other and for going through all of the other spirits right up into source. So
Mhm.
it is very, very touching. It's so touching.
Mhm.
I know I'm getting so serious.
It
But
is
I
beautiful.
just thought it was real put. So thank you for letting
Mhm.
me share that.
Oh, thank you for
Yeah.
sharing it. It's beautiful. And
Yeah.
it brings it makes it consciously real where, hey, I can think of this, what makes me smile, what makes me sing, what makes me laugh. And it's it's another tool in the tool belt. I know we know it on
Mhm.
some level, but
Mhm.
to know the last couple weeks, and a lot of us face some challenges and it
Yeah.
still are, so it's good to remind each other on
Yes.
our tools in our toolbox,
Yes.
especially these days, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, for as deeply as we love is as deeply as we can feel that hurt. We can feel that pain. But we can also soothe each other and heal that pain
Mhm.
much faster than ever before, too.
Yeah.
So the tools that we're learning are essential
Mhm.
to keep going with this.
Yeah.
So Oil Painter said, I watched him only as an adult, for he was not part of my 1950s kids TV. Mhm. that as a parent, I needed him every day.
Sure.
Yes, it's
You?
so sweet.
I know. It's like I was a child watching him, and then my children are watching him. It was just too, I mean, it's
I
the
know, beautiful.
consistency of Mr. Rogers. I mean, for how long was he on? I don't even know how long he was on,
I don't
but
know.
wow, you
I don't
know?
know. Yeah. There were others as well. People are mentioning the other ones in the chat as well, you
Mhm.
know, Captain Kangaroo, Mr. Green Jeans.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of this energy coming toward us for, you know, to make a difference, to show everyone that they're loved, to tell them that they matter, that they're important.
Yeah.
And so I just I just really wanted to be able to give back to the community a way to refresh and become revived again, become more whole, more relaxed, more loved. And I really would like to just explore the energy of love and what does that mean?
Mm.
Because we use that word a lot. We
Yeah.
talk about sending love. We talk about, um, you know, love you, or at
Mhm.
the end of the text, you know, kisses and
Mhm.
hugs, right? And yet, it's so powerful that I think we only know just a little tiny bit of how it really affects all of us, and that energy that we share with each other, it doesn't go away. It's always there. You know, even if you had someone that you loved in your past and maybe you're not together anymore, the fact that you loved that person, that love is still there. That love is still a treasure that
Mhm.
can boost you and can sustain you when you think maybe nothing else does. It
Mhm.
never really goes away. What we
Mhm.
do with it, how we use it, how we remember people, whether we choose to interact with those people anymore, we still have the love that we shared with them.
Yeah.
And that part never goes away. It gets woven into the spirit. It gets woven into our heart then and is just waiting there to wake up and become sparkling and
Mm.
sparkle just a little bit more. And so with the meditation that I'd like to do, and what do you think, Val? Do you think it's a good time to do the meditation? Should we
Sure.
ask
Unless
John?
anyone has anything they want to say before we start the meditation.
That would be
Um,
great.
I was thinking about when you said when we're sending out love, I always say unconditional love because I try to be as how I feel when I'm in in meditation with source, with my guides and guardians. And that's something that when you said that struck me, like we all understand that, and I think that's why we connect so well. The unconditional love and the love that we have for all of humanity and for raising the vibration right now on Mother Earth and everything that's going on, you can easily see, and I'm not trying to point fingers at anybody who doesn't understand unconditional love, you know,
Right.
and you can
That's right.
easily see who does, and more so feel it, you know, you can feel it too from people. But
Absolutely. Yeah.
we're all at different parts of the path on the journey, right? So,
Yes, we are. Does anyone have any questions in the chat that they wanna ask or share?
oh wow, Mr. Rogers went from 1968 to 2001.
Wow.
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 Yeah. No, I don't see any questions.
Okay.
Um, what is your motivation? Is always a good question to ask. Oh, that's Allie said that. Yeah,
Wise woman.
yeah, exactly. But it's getting even. I think we pick that up off of people, right?
Mhm.
Again, we're getting to the point of this energy. You just feel it,
Mhm.
for the most part. You know, what someone's ulterior motive or motivation is. I think. I don't
That's
know.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Awesome. Okay, I am going to ask John to join us in the background. And if you guys can let us know if it's too loud, too soft, let me know. He says he thinks it's right.
He knows. John is a genius.
John is a genius. Don't tell him that. Okay, so let's see, where am I? So now that we have the memories lighting up and sparkling in and around you, we'll start a meditation. If you are driving, please listen to this meditation once you are in a comfortable place that is not in motion. You don't want anyone to be harmed by listening to this meditation.
Mhm.
So, can you hear the music okay, Valerie?
I can now.
Okay, awesome. So, first of all, move into a comfortable position. Close your eyes if you want to. And let's take a few relaxing breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your heart. Maybe gently even tap on your heart if you want to. Feel your heart beating and notice all that love energy sparkling inside there, waking up, remembering how you are so loved. Feel that love that we have for each other. Hear the love we have for others in our home, in our community, in our state, and for our world. Feel that energy expand as the memories and pieces of love begin to grow and awaken within you. And as we are doing this meditation together, it is like we're holding hands and sharing that love to each other. Feel how calm it is to be surrounded by love. Just breathe it in. And as we give it to each other, it grows. Softly it grows, it becomes bigger and bigger. Just relax into that beautiful energy. And for anyone that is hurting, let this love flow over you and heal you and allow that pain to be released. Let the love just come in and take its place. Let it warm you and sustain you and show you how beautiful and magnificent you truly are. It's so beautiful to feel that energy that's between us. It's like one heartbeat pulsing, the unending, miraculous love. You are found. You are safe. And now let us send energy to Gaia, Mother Earth, and to say thank you to her. Notice how she returns to you, her energy, refreshed and renewed. And then the stars, the cosmic realm, we give gratitude. And feel that energy, beautiful, sparkling energy, coming back to you as you have given to it. That sparkling, gorgeous energy mixing in with yours Gaia's, uplifting and regenerative. Because all the love that we send out comes back to us for renewal. We'll just take a minute to enjoy that. Feel that warmth. Feel that beauty. Feel that blessing. I am so grateful for you. I send you love. Just allow all those energies to blend and savor the magic that is right now. Know that you are loved and blessed, and that we are always here for you because we are love. And now, when you're comfortable, you can open your eyes and stretch your feet. You can take a few breaths. If you notice that you're yawning, that's a really good response to the meditation. So I would love to know, how was that? What did you think, Valerie? Do you sense
That was
it?
beautiful. I'm telling you, you should make meditation videos. You have the voice. You have John's beautiful music back there. Yeah, I'm sure he could do all kinds of things, but you really wrote it out beautifully.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone that is giving their light away, giving their love away. Thank you. Thank you. The planet needs it. The universe needs it. And we're here to share and connect that way. So this is my way of saying, let's get refreshed. Let's bring it back. Bring back your power. So thank you, Valerie. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Are we going to do this again next week?
Yeah, now that I know what buttons to push, maybe that would be good.
I mean, we need this, like, this refreshing, this reminder.
Yes,
Refreshing
absolutely.
reminder to remember that we're together. We're not alone. You know, everything's love.
Absolutely.
To
Thank you,
remind
Diana. Yep.
us. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you, everyone. Everybody's so beautiful.
Thanks, Heather. Yes, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. It's so important. And I really wanted to say thank you and to help everybody get refreshed and feel loved, so that we can go into the week a little bit stronger, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit refreshed. And yes, I would love to do this again.
Sunday night like this, just a quick, come in and remind each other and a meditation. I think that's beautiful.
Okay, awesome. You're on.
Do it. All right. Thank you all so
Thank
much.
you so much. Thank you. We love you. We love you. I'm so glad that you were here with us. So until next week, Valerie, you have some shows coming up. I have some shows coming up, but let's just let this be about the chat. Let's just be about the, everyone listening, so that they can feel our love to them, our gratitude to them, and we'll leave it like that. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So thank you all for coming, and we will see you next week.
Yes, we will.